Hi, is something there? Someone is there? Can you hear me? Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning. Please, you have
Ay,
to
perdón, teacher.
turn off the your
Ay,
microphone,
bueno.
please. Thank you. Are you ready, everyone? ¿Listo, chicos? ¿Podemos comenzar?
Sí. Sí.
Okay. Well, we are going to start to work. And pay attention, please, because I am going to tell you some rules, okay?
Hay bien poquitos.
Sorry?
Hay bien poquitos.
Hay bien poquitos, pero con esos vamos a comenzar,
Ah, bueno.
okay? Okay, ready, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ah, okay, thank you. Well, we are going to start to work. Listen, the first one is the title. Today we are going to see comparatives and superlatives, okay? And we have the rules. Close your microphones on the instructor. Por favor, todos cierran sus micrófonos hasta que se les indique. Gracias. Don't write or scratch the screen. No podemos escribir ni rayar pantalla. Chat. Write your complete name to take the attendance list. Necesito que me escriban su nombre en el chat porque ese es mi pase de lista. Ahí es donde yo puedo pasar la lista y puedo saber quiénes son los que sí vinieron a la clase. No se les olviden, por ejemplo, tengo aquí ahora en este momento un Pam Luna. Pam Luna, si puede entrar, puede abrir su micrófono para que me diga quién es, porque no lo tengo. Pam Luna,
Hola,
¿sabes?
Miss. Soy yo, Pamela.
Ah, Pame. Ok, gracias, Pame. Bueno, pues creo que de los demás sí tengo su nombre, entonces podemos continuar. Okay, listen. Okay, in this part, we are going to start to work. Pay attention because today we are going to see a new topic. That's why you have to look at this and wait a minute. So only 1 minute. Okay. This is the part that I tell you about the rules, and this one is something that you know, okay? In this part, we are going to see I told you that you don't have to rush the screen. Sé quién está rayando la pantalla y no quiero poner puntos menos. Por favor, no lo hagas. Okay? Well, this one, in this part, we are going to see the comparatives and the superlatives. In the comparatives and superlatives, maybe you saw that in primary, and in this part, you know that the superlative you have to use EST and the comparative you have to use ER. That's why we are only to read this part, okay? We use the comparative adjective and adverbs to show that things or people are different or separate from each other. Listen, Martha is better at driving than me, or Maria drives better than me. Okay, we use superlative adjectives and adverbs to show that one member or of a group is at the top of the bottom of the group, okay, the best. Maria is the best driver in my swimming team. Maria drives the best in the driving competition. Listen, this is important. We don't always use than with comparatives. We can say, this is my older sister, and it's a comparative now, and you don't use than, okay? The next one is, in winter, the weather is usually colder. We don't have than, and it's a comparative too, okay? You have to know that you can use comparatives, neither you use than, okay? Now, the next one says, the part of the superlative. Don't always use the with superlatives. You can say, it was my best exam result ever. And we don't have the here, only we have my best. And the next one we says, we can use ever much with comparative. Listen, even I'm a good at skateboarding, but great is even much better. Okay, you can use even much with that. And the other part is when you use in the same kind of better or worse in the sentence. It's like a this. As, adjective, and as, okay? To describe how things are the same or the same way, I am as tall as Richard. Exactamente igual de altos, okay? Now, to describe how things are different, I'm not as tall as Linda, okay? In the next part, we have the comparative and the superlative, but this one is the much better explaining for you. Pay attention. Relative, adjective with one syllable. We have to add only er, like fast, faster. And in the superlative, only est, like fast, fastest. Okay? In the next one, adjectives, adjectives with one or two syllables ending in e. If the adjective ends in e, you have to use only r or st. Add only one of these, like nice, nicer, or nice, nicest. Okay? The relative adjective, one syllable ending with a vowel and a consonant. Maybe you have some question in that part because you have any kind of mistakes in this part. If you have only in the final one vowel and one consonant, you have to put or write the vowel, two consonants, and er. Okay? Now, the next part. The regular adjectives, two syllables ending with y. Okay? If the adjective ends with y, you have to replace with IER, like happy, happier, happy, happier. Okay? Now, the regular adjective with two or more syllables. When you have two or more syllables, you can't add er or est. You have to say more interesting, more beautiful, or most interesting. Okay? And then we have some irregular verbs. This kind of adjectives, you have to change everyone like this. They are the adverbs, the irregular adjectives of adjectives, okay? If you have good or well, the next one is better for comparative and best for superlative. Now, if you have bad or badly, for comparative, you have to use worse, and for superlative, you have to use worst. Now, the next one, far, far lejos. You have to use for comparative farther and for superlative farthest. Okay? And often in this part, for comparative, you have to use more or less often, and for superlative, most or least often. Now, we have the grammar in context. Read this extra for audio and listen the page 74 and then complete the words in the sentence. The first letter is there to help you. Well, we don't have the listening, but we can answer without listening. The first one says, he is 2 years than you. He is 2 years younger than you. This is a part of your student book, okay? Now the number 2 says, I knew you'll be better than this at this than me. In this part, you only have than because you have better. You have the adjective, okay? In the third exercise, it says, it was one of the best painting I've ever seen. And here we have the best, okay? In the number 4, we have, they are more comfortable than the shoes I wear now, okay? More comfortable. Why we write more comfortable? Because we have 2 more syllables, okay? These are the exercises of the page 75. If you want to look for it, 75, okay? Now we have to remember, we use comparative adjectives and adverbs to show that things or people are different or separate from each other. This phone better than one. This guitar is more expensive than that one. Those trainers are less expensive than these. Okay? Now the next, remember, it says we use superlative adjectives and adverbs to show that one member of a group is at the top or the bottom of the group. This is the best camera in the shop. The next one says this is the most attractive painting in the gallery. Next, this is the least colorful lamp on the shelf, on the style, sorry. And the last one, we can also use not or as, the adjective as, to make comparisons. This MP3 player isn't as heavy as that one. This watch is as cheap as that one. Okay, now, please, if you can, we are going to answer together. Open your microphones. Please open your microphones. And then we are going to work together in this part. Okay? Choose the correct word from this exercise. If you open your microphone, maybe you can help me. Abran sus micrófonos para que puedan contestar junto conmigo. Okay? Number one. These trainers are much nicer from or than those. What do you think is it? Nicer from or nicer than those?
Nicer than those.
Very good, Sebastian. Yes?
No, Jorge.
Jorge, excellent. The first one is Dan. Excellent. Number two. This is best restaurant I ever been to. The or a?
D.
Excellent. This is the best
D.
restaurant. Excellent. I ever been to. Now the next one. In fact, the ticket costs less or little than I expect.
Less.
Less.
Yes, very good.
Little.
It's less. No, it's less. Okay. Now the next one says, staying in a hotel will be a lot much or more comfortable than sleeping. More, very good. Than sleeping a tent. More. The four is more. Number five. I'm not as good, my sister, at saving money. As
As.
if you have,
As.
if you start with us, you have to finish with that. With that, as sorry. Now the next one. That was the worst or worst pizza I ever eaten. Is worse or worst?
Worst.
Yes, sí. Worst, la peor. Okay. Ready? Well, we are going to start with the next one exercise. Complete each sentence with the word in the blanket so that it has a similar meaning as the first one. You have to say that the similar meaning, okay? Number one. The supermarket is as far, but our local shop is closed. Our local shop is the supermarket. What do you think is it? Sorry? Yes, we have to use than, but what is the adjective? How do you say igual
Far.
cerca o más cerca? No one?
Near.
Nearer or closer? It's better closer, okay? Our local shop is closer than the supermarket. Is closer. Number two, our local shop is, but now is in negative, the supermarket. is not what?
Open.
Oh, sorry? Open or closer? What do you say?
Open.
Closer.
No. No, closer no. No está tan lejos. How do you say that?
Um,
Not what?
Not far.
Very good. Who says that?
Jorge.
Okay. Very good, Jorge. Yes, it's not far. Okay. Not far. I show you the answers. Okay, the next one says the supermarket is our local shop. It's a comparative. Done. Igual de lejos. How do you say that? Who can tell me lejos in English?
Far.
Far. And I told you, how do you say far is an irregular adverb. Far in comparative. Do you remember that? No. Okay. Look. Far, further. Okay. The answer is further. Okay. The number 3, it says the supermarket is farther than our local shop. Now, the number 4, the supermarket is not our local shop. Is not what? No está tan cerca. Is not.
Far. No.
No. Far is lejos. Okay.
Is not closer than.
But the comparative is the same, is the similar. ¿Cómo digo que es exactamente la misma distancia? Do you remember I told you that if you are going to say the same, you have to use as. Is not as close as, okay? Is not as close as. This is the answer. The next one, number 5. Our local shop is to come. El más cercano. The what?
Is the most closer.
But you can use most. Solamente tiene una sílaba.
More.
No. En lugar de most, ¿qué pondrías? No vamos a agregar most o more si no tienen más de 2 sílabas. Y close es una sola sílaba. Está bien tu respuesta, pero ¿cómo pongo close? ¿De? ¿Alguien más, chicos? Only as es closet. ¿Ok? Closet to home. Well, the number 6. We are going to use far for this one. Okay? Of the two,
¿Cómo quedaba las 5?
Far away.
I'm going to show you the answers. Wait, don't worry. Of the two, the supermarket is away. El más lejano. How do you say this? You have it here.
Further.
Farthest. Okay?
Further.
Okay, listen. The number 1 is closer than. The number 2, not as so far as. Cualquiera de los dos está bien. The number three, further. The number 4 is not as close or so close as. The number 5 is the closest. And the number 6 is the furthest. Mhm. You have to study these regular or irregular adverbs because you have to know how do you write them, okay? Now, the next part. This one is the next exercise for the student book, okay? And here we have something that you can answer, and you have the adverb there, okay? I am going to read, and if you can, try to answer with me, okay? The first one says,
¿Eso no está
West
en ninguna página del libro?
75, 75, yes. Do you find it? ¿La encontraron? Yes or no? Okay, well, I am going to continue. Says, West Edmonton Mall in Edmonton, Canada is largest shopping center North America and one of. How do you say this? Is
Largest.
the largest. Very good. The largest, okay? The largest shopping center in North America. And one of big in
Biggest.
the whole world.
Biggest of the
Very
big.
good. Don't forget to write the biggest in the whole world. Okay. Only 10 or so other shopping centers are
The largest.
the largest. No, because the first one in the number 2 you say this is the superlative. Now the number 3 is a comparative. How do you say large in comparative?
Larger. Algo así.
Larger. Okay, number 3 is larger. With more than 800 shops, it will take even dedicate shopping.
Dedicates.
Is the must. How do you say the must?
Dedicated.
No, dedicate. They have 3 syllables. Chicos, recuerden que cuando tenemos 3 sílabas, no podemos agregar ER o EST. Vamos a poner more or must. How do you answer this? It will take even. No?
Must.
They must dedicate. Very good. They must dedicate shopper more than 3 full days to visit each one. If you think amusement park are lot shopping, enjoyable. Parks are a lot enjoyable shopping. There is still plenty for you to do. Do you know what is enjoyable?
Disfrutable.
Yes. And how do you say? Es más. No el más, es más.
El más. El más mejor.
No, no, no. No el más. Es como decir, es uno de los que más, pero no el más.
It's more enjoyable.
Is very good. Are a lot more enjoyable than, okay? More enjoyable than shopping. there's still plenty for you to do at West Edmond Mall. Okay, it's got Galaxyland, the world under a museum park. Now is the superlative. How do you write the superlative or lash?
Um,
Yes,
largest.
largest. Aquí no le pones de largest. Largest indoor amusement park. There you can ride on the mind better. One of the long and high indoor roller coaster in the world. One of the superlative.
Longest.
The longest, very good. And high. Other
Highest.
superlative, very good. And the highest indoor roller coaster in the world, okay? Now the next. The mind better is 48 blue whales lying end to end. Number 9, sorry, long,
Longer.
very good, longer than, okay? The mind better vendor is the longer than 48 blue whales lying end to end. Wait here and look at this. If you don't have the answers, I am going to count 1 to 10 if you want to check that, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we are going to return to the number 10. If you are interested in water park, the roller coaster, you can visit water park. Interested, if you are more interested, very good, more interested in the water parks, the roller coasters, you can visit World Water Park. There are 17 water slides and one of good, superlative of good.
Goodest.
No,
Ah, no,
it's
better.
an irregular. The
Better.
superlative, no, superlative, superlative.
No, no,
Well.
potential.
Best, yes, best. One of the best. And the superlative of powerful, powerful. Three syllables.
Most.
Well, you're good. The most powerful way food in the world. Okay? Here you are going to have the answers. And remember, I'm going to send this presentation to know the answer if you want to copy them. Okay? In this part, I want to tell you that you have to say your jobs, please send me your activities in the school platform in a PDF or in my email. Don't forget to send all the activities. If you don't send all the activities, I can write your grades. Por favor, chicos, no se les olvide mandar sus actividades. Realmente tengo como 6 alumnos que son los únicos que me mandan todo. Así que, por favor, los que me están escuchando que no han mandado sus actividades, si ya las tienen hechas, mándenmelas. Y si lo están haciendo poco a poco, mándenmelas. De todas maneras, estoy revisándolas todas, ¿ok? Check the platform to know what activities you have to do. Bueno, revisa la plataforma por si tienes alguna actividad. Normalmente lo que les voy a subir en esta semana va a ser esta clase y una sola tarea. Está maravilloso, solamente tienes una tarea de esta clase. El día de mañana otra vez vas a tener tu clase y una sola tarea de tu clase. O sea, son 4 actividades que tendrás que mandar. ¿Ok? Thanks for your attention. And if you have questions, tell me right now. Todas aquellas preguntas que tengan, chicos, me las pueden hacer ahora. Si es que no quieren mandar preguntas. Ay,
Maestra, ¿va a
¿quién me dijo
pasar
eso?
la... Miss, ¿va a pasar asistencia?
Estoy pasándola. En este momento tengo 17 participantes. Y la tengo aquí ya anotada. Sé quiénes vinieron. Yo puedo ver quiénes están metidos, así que en la clase, en este momento en el Zoom. Entonces la tengo. No se preocupe por eso, la tengo. No necesito pasarla de manera verbal. Nada más no se vayan a salir todavía. Si no, pues ya. Ya no los veo. Entonces, ¿alguna pregunta que tengan? Any questions? Les hago un repaso rapidísimo. Hay adjetivos irregulares que se tendrán que aprender porque esos se escriben diferente. Recuerda que para los comparatives se van a agregar ER y los superlatives EST. Esa ER que le vas a agregar siempre y cuando no tenga más de 2 sílabas. Cuando tienes más de 2 sílabas no puedes poner ER ni EST. Vas a tener que poner more and must. ¿Ok? Y ahora sí, díganme, ¿alguien tiene alguna pregunta?
No.
No.
¿Nadie? ¿Seguros?
Oh, no, gracias.
Okay. You
Teacher,
don't have any
teacher,
questions?
teacher.
Yes, I hear you.
¿Todo se va a subir a la plataforma? ¿Las evidencias, pues?
¿Cuál
O
es evidencia?
correo.
Lo que tú me tienes que mandar, lo puedes subir a la plataforma. Recuerda hacerlo como PDF
Ujú.
y ahí yo lo puedo checar. Si por algún motivo tienen problema con la plataforma y no pueden ingresarlo, sí sería bueno que me lo mandaras por correo para que yo pueda tener la evidencia de tu trabajo y que no haya ningún problema. Porque si me dicen, no
Ok.
lo pude subir en la plataforma, pero tampoco se lo mandé, pues no tengo cómo calificarlos, eso es importante.
Sí.
¿Ok?
Ok, teacher. Gracias.
Another question? No, don't worry. Other questions? No one?
No.
Okay. Well, it's so great to hear you. De verdad es bien bonito volverlos a escuchar. I miss you. Los extraño aunque ustedes no lo crean. Yo creo que ustedes no, ¿verdad? No extrañan la escuela, pero nosotros a ustedes sí. ¿Ok?
Ay, teacher, yo sí le extraño.
Bueno, por lo menos una. Okay. Well, pues that's it. Have a great day. If you have something to send me or if you have something to know, you can write an email and I am going to answer you. Si en este momento no te acordaste de ninguna situación, pero haciendo el trabajo tienes alguna pregunta o algo que no entiendas, puedes mandarme un correo y con gusto te lo puedo contestar. Ahí mismo te pongo. Hay quien me ha preguntado si me faltan actividades y ahí les anoto si te faltan y les digo cuáles son, etcétera, ¿ok? Don't forget to send your activities, ¿ok? Ready? ¿Todo el mundo me escuchó? Ahora sí abran sus micrófonos, por favor.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Listos
Sí.
todos? No se les olviden mandar sus correos, eso es importante. ¿Ok? Well, pues that's it. We can finish the class. Have a great day. And if you have something to say, tell me right now, because I am going to end the activity. No? No one?
No.
Okay. Well, that's it. Have a great day. I hear you tomorrow. Don't forget tomorrow. Mañana, 1 de la tarde. No se les olvide. ¿Sale? ¿Ok? Vale.
Sí, miss.
Vale. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Goodbye.
Adiós.